We're going to talk about quality of cuts, and due to the fact that I don't have a cutting board here today, which is no problem, being the master, we can always improvise. I've got a little piece of 2x4 here. We're going to take our cameraman's apple, which he's been so kind to donate to us, and we're going to cut it with two different blades here. We are going to cut it with this knife, which not only feels dull to the fingertips, I can see in the light there are many shiny portions, and as well this will really emphasize the demerit of serrations, especially when you're cutting food. And we'll take this knife, which except for this one little section here when I was banging it against the marble is sharp. Here's sharp. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut the apple into 3 sections. We're going to make 2 different cuts in this apple. Well, we'll make the first cut with this knife. Okay, you can see a little bit of juice fell out, and if you look at the surface of the cut, it's very rough. A lot of the fibers kind of have been ripped apart, but be that as may, we'll leave that there with this knife, and then we'll make another cut with this blade here. Okay, and we can see, if you compare apples to apples, as it were, can you see the difference? This is really juicy and being ripped apart, and this looks kind of dry and very smooth. It's been proven, I can't quote you the data, but it's been proven that there's more food nutrition retained in food that's cut with a really sharp knife versus a dull one, because there's less cell damage, and the degradation of the natural food is lessened, especially with the element of time. And what we're going to see here is we're going to put these apples aside, and you'll see that after 30 minutes or so, there will be a much more considerable browning to the surface of this apple because it's been cut with a dull knife versus a sharp knife.